G'day, a groovy Monday morning to you. It's 7 a.m. I'm over at Victoria Street Park this morning. The rain has graced us with its presence yet again, so it's a bit of a mush pit. So I just wanted to start off this morning on more of a serious note. Farmers in the area have continued to express their frustration since the floods 2.5 months ago in regards to the difficulty in accessing the support they immediately need due to things like that off-farm income rule. These farmers and local primary producers are absolutely vital to our local economy, and many have said they haven't been able to access any support whatsoever. This off-farm income rule really needs to be addressed immediately because it doesn't take into consideration the specific nature of farming in this area. Sure, there's reasons why this rule is even in place, more directed towards hobby farmers, but there needs to be room for flexibility in a situation like this. Our member for Lismore, Janelle Saffin, has been advocating for upfront funding for our farmers since day dot. The delays with these payments are only causing more stress and hardship for an already hard situation for these cornerstone community members who, hey, just want to get back to work. And a bit more news from the weekend. The Lismore Heights Bowls Club put on a flood aid event. This 2-day event had a great lineup of, I think, about 17 acts with many local artists involved. There were some epic sponsors. There were food and drink stores, raffles, prizes, and all that money that was raised and donated over the weekend has been put towards the Lismore City Council flood appeal. And in more news, the longtime local legends at Powermax Computers have announced they're relocating to the Wairala Road shopping complex. After a solid 15 years of operating out of their Magellan Street shop, they've now found a new space that's double the size to their old spot. Powermax has actually been operating from home since the first floods, still providing computers and accessories to the region. And Powermax is the only authorised Apple service in this whole area. So absolutely great news to hear this announcement. They're actually looking at opening by the end of the month, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll link their website just below. And FYI, I'm just at the baseball fields here. This is a good example of how far Lismore's got to go. This is just the baseball fields. This place is fucked. Absolutely smashed. Mary G's pub was back in action over the weekend with food and drinks and live music. Another much needed hangout spot where you can go and gas bag in their new beer garden. Go check them out on Facebook to follow their newly happenings, and for more details on opening hours, I'll link them below. So just here at the baseball fields, this path used to be a nice, beautiful, cemented morning walk. Definitely now an obstacle course. Also, Fundies in Lismore have come back with their little pop-up shop. It's located 2 doors to the right of their original location in that little car park there. It's like a cool old school farmers market setup, so go check that out. I'm not sure of their operating hours at the moment, but go jump online, follow their socials. So I just wanted to mention, when I was doing an update last week, I was waved down by this legend of a bloke named Murray. Murray is a core local community member here in Lismore and has been recently showing news crews and journalists around Lismore showing off all these hidden gems that have been revealed since the floods, like beautifully pressed tin ceilings, incredibly detailed tiling, old school skylights that have just been hidden all these years and only now coming to light with all these buildings being stripped and gutted. So Murray has offered to take me for a walk around town and have a squizzy, so keep an eye out for that. More businesses continuing to open at a limited capacity. We've got the massive concert out at the Lismore Showgrounds this weekend. Time to get loose, Lismore. Yahoo! Anywho, happy Monday. Keep it real, Lismore.